So I'm fast forwarding and I'm getting all excited. It's been a really good game so far. And the start of the third, I got it on like right behind the camera, but as soon as the third quarter comes on, I see Patty Mills as our starting point guard. And I'm like, well, I guess this is no longer canon. Y'all know how I feel about preseason basketball. Like, I'm sure some amazing shit happens. Like, last game is fucking Trent Forrester going crazy or whatever, which is great. But it's not fucking canon to me, especially when Patty Mills is on the floor. The shit ain't canon. My job is to report meaningful basketball, and I refuse to watch an entire preseason with a bunch of niggas I don't know. You'll have to excuse me. And it's the same thing for the Nets, but that's not here or there. Welcome back to Hoodie Fish. We are here to break down our last preseason game against the Memphis Grizzlies, if you will. Now, we got another game coming on in a couple hours. I just had some shit to do at work, so I'm really fucking behind, but I'm catching up on my preseasons, but to watch the Nets game after this, but that's not here or there. This was a game where I believe we got a little, I don't want to say a proper punch in the mouth, but we got like a little jab in the mouth in the beginning of the game. I think when we saw Derrick Rose wasn't playing, obviously there's no John Morant, no Marcus Smart, Baines. I mean, there's a plethora of niggas that didn't even suit up, and I think everyone just assumed this was going to be a walk in a park. But again, this is NBA basketball. It's professional sports. Like, whoever the fuck is out there is there for a reason. Like, them niggas is nice too. And there was a little moment where we got off to kind of a slow start. It was like 2-6, and it was like, is this shades of, maybe it was just a lucky game. But then the niggas put their foot on the gas pedal, and it was basically wraps from there. Now, it wasn't a proper blowout. If I can look at the score real quick, in the beginning of the third quarter, we had 59, they had 50. So it's not like we blew them the fuck out, but it became competitive again, and the Hawks were on the upside, if you will. It didn't matter that you had the human brick wall, aka Steven Adams, out there. We were able to hold our own, and there's a plethora of individuals who, honestly, I'm not super familiar with, but they're playing really fucking well, and it just adds to the depth of the team. Now, joining us this game was Bogey. Bogey made his triumphant return. Not really sure what's going on with Hunter, nor do I give a shit, but we saw the starting lineup of Trae Young, DeJounte Murray, Bogey, which, again, him starting at all, I need that. I fucking need more of that, but that's not here or there. We had Jalen Johnson, and you got Clint Capella. Obviously, there's Noah Conwu playing this game, so we got to see the fuck is that nigga's name? Fernando? Bernoon? What the fuck is that nigga's name? Let me pull up the roster. I don't remember these niggas' names. I feel like it's the name of that, dude from like that one Disney movie. I keep wanting to say fucking Bruno, but I can't remember these niggas' names. Something with a BR. Something. Give me one quick second. I gotta pull up this nigga's name. I'm pulling up the goddamn app. What the fuck is this nigga's name? Where's roster? Maybe, is that the Hawk? Yeah, roster. Okay. Where is this nigga? Oh, then they got pictures. See, that is clutch as fuck. Okay, that's clutch as fuck. Y'all got fucking pictures. A lot of these fucking apps don't have pictures. It's just a bunch of fucking names, and I'm just supposed to remember who these motherfuckers are. That's clutch as hell. And they even got a tab for the coaches. That's hard as fuck. I don't understand why Brit can't get a goddamn picture, but that's not here there. Anyway. Okay, so we are talking about Bruno. Okay, I was right. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, that goddamn Bruno Fernando, I believe is how you say that last name. I don't fucking know. But that goddamn Bruno, okay, I remember him from last year. I remember using him on 2K a couple times, but I was just like, damn, this motherfucker don't really play that much. But with Noah Conwu, that nigga was in there handling his fucking business. Giving fucking Steven Adams fits. And if I'm going to believe the commentary... Getting Steven Adams so much trouble that nigga Steven asked Coach Quin to come up from the table of coke real quick to sub in Clint Capella again because that motherfucker Steven Adams was tired of running around the goddamn court. Now, again, is that canon? I don't know. I'm just going off of the commentary. But that motherfucker was playing really fucking nice. They say he's a forward/center, but... They look big as fuck to me, but that's not here there. Someone else who played well. Where's that nigga name? Kobe something. Where is that motherfucker? I scroll right past him. Kobe Buffkin, which is one hell of a last name. I'm sure he was bullied tremendously as a child. But this nigga Kobe, he's nice as shit. You know, it's giving Jordan Poole vibes. Now, I'm not saying he's going to get punched in the face in training camp, but I'm simply saying that it's giving Jordan Poole vibes. The fact that he's legitimately 3-and-D, able to move the ball a little bit, understands the concept of like, okay, even though, you know, like I got the ball here off of Trae Young or DeJounte Murray being unselfish, I know the next thing to do is lob that bitch up to Clint Capella. Again, the team is so fucking deep, it's ridiculous. And again, maybe it's not the sexiest name brand talent that, you know, is sprinkled across the entire league, but these motherfuckers, when given the opportunity, are stepping the hell up. And when injuries eventually happen, which that's just how the NBA season goes, that's how any season goes, when injuries happen, I am not concerned that we're going to be just totally fucked. Again, I'm thinking that outside of DeJounte Murray and Trae, our backup point guard is fucking Patty Mills. But no, there's niggas for days. There is niggas for days. Now, I don't know who's on a two-way, who's permanently here, who's not. But just from what I've seen, we got a plethora of motherfuckers. There's one more individual I wanted to pull up. And again, this is just from the first half. I'm not even talking about like the bum time minutes, which is apparently the third and fourth quarter. And we still won the goddamn game, too. I want to point that out for fucking cokehead Quin. But listen to this shit. Who's it motherfucker? Muhammad Gay, goddamn it. Okay, number one, personally, I am disappointed that his last name was spelled the way it is, because I was thinking I was going to get an Atlanta jersey that's number 18 that was going to have Gay on the back, and I was just like, just in time for fucking Pride this weekend, but apparently that's not the case, but that's not here or there. Second thing, this motherfucker right here. Again, in the absence of what I would deem last time as instances where the Hawks were a little small, that is not the case anymore. How the Hawks are built, I need the dream to follow this goddamn blueprint. The fucking size on display, I mean, even fucking Kobe is fucking 6'5". But this motherfucker right here, Muhammad, god damn it, that nigga Gay, woo, woo. This is a deep-ass team. And I mean, we're talking about niggas who are third string. And they're playing this fucking good. Now, again, who is on a two-way and who's permanently here, I'm not entirely sure. I just know right now, this team is deep as fuck. And again, might not be the sexiest, you know, name brand talent you've ever heard. But for niggas like us that are going to be watching the games and know that when injuries eventually happen, we ain't got to worry about shit. Nigga, I'm here for it. Fucking Landry Fields working his fucking ass off. It's a shame you could have did this shit in the playoffs with the Knicks, but it's okay because you are fucking making up for it as a GM, goddammit. You and goddamn Kyle Korver been cooking shit. Y'all niggas been cooking shit all summer. I feel silly for doubting you. I'm gonna be honest with you. The team looks great. Outside of Trae Young being a god, there's really like no specific thing to point to other than sprinkles and highlights from individuals who I didn't even know were on the fucking team. But everybody played fucking well. There was no Sadiq Bey. I don't believe Wesley Matthews played in the first half. I'm pretty sure. I didn't see any of that. But like, it's like when niggas get a chance to rest, we get to see who the fuck else is on the team. And it's not the, oh, excuse me, fucking Channel 2 done started. Give me 1 second to mute the goddamn TV. Even though, can I get a copyright strike for like general TV playing in the background? I don't know if that's how that shit works, but that's not here or there. Anyway, I'm loving this goddamn team. I am loving this goddamn team. And again, I don't know how the fuck I'm going to continue to cover y'all and the goddamn Nets at the same time, but I'm going to try my fucking hardest because I am invested. I had the hoodie right here. God damn it. I'm over here fucking shivering on the goddamn couch. I had the hoodie right here. Ain't that a bitch? God damn it. I'm fucking freezing over here. And I got a goddamn Hawks hoodie right there. I could have had this shit on, but that's not even there. Anyway, I'm loving this goddamn team. I think whatever the fuck, I mean, obviously it's cocaine, but whatever the fuck coach has got going in the water and goddamn practices is fucking infectious. And again, I say for video number 2, if a little hit of coke is all this team needed, goddamn it, I feel like if you listen to our music, goddamn it, we could have implemented this at any moment. But seriousness, all jokes aside, Coach Quin has got these niggas running. Just beauty. Now, I am not familiar with plays. I know I complain a lot team to team about teams aren't running plays and that these coaches are just out there blindfolded saying get after it. But then ironically, I wouldn't be able to tell a play even if I saw it. So I'm not exactly like up on X's and O's like that, but I can tell if niggas is out there freestyling or if there's some kind of a system. The way that they're pushing, and I know these are like cliches here, but the way they're pushing the fucking ball, playing with pace, and not just taking the first available thing they see, it seems like they're actually trying to cook shit, swinging the ball around, niggas pump fake, go the fuck back in, and it's not just the first immediate floater. Maybe there's another nigga coming on the backdoor cut, or maybe they're going to fucking collapse on whoever the fuck it is coming in. And the way they sell this shit, specifically Trey, the way that he sells a goddamn floater, but then one-handed kicks the ball over to a fucking open DeJounte Murray to spray through. I'm just not used to seeing systematic basketball. You have to forgive me. I'm used to fucking ISO City. But I will tell you this. There was a point in the game where Trey had scored about, I'd say 10 points in the span of 20 seconds. He hit 2 threes from half court back to back. Then he runs in and just starts giving niggas the business in the paint, which for as little as he is, he's pretty fucking physical. I don't know if y'all be watching the way he fucking like creates space by just leaning his fucking shoulder into niggas. But he scored about 10 points in 20 seconds. And I was just like, uh-oh, is this ISO shit? Like, it was cool to see, don't get me wrong, but I was like, But then immediately after that, starts distributing the rock. Like, the Grizzlies were fucking, like, terrified of, like, oh, shit, he's going off again. Then they're sending, like, 3 niggas at him. And he's just, like, wide open bogey. You know what I mean? It's just the systematic approach that the Hawks are taking this year. I'm just crediting Quin. And obviously, the maturity of Trae Young is insane. I mean, I know he's been talking about all summer. I don't know if y'all watch his Ice Tray podcast thing or whatever, but it's just like he's been talking about all summer how he's been working on his threes and working on being more physical and shit. And it's like hearing him talk about that all summer and seeing him implement that in the game, it's like, oh shit, this nigga's serious. Great game. Love every fucking second of it. Not the most analytical breakdown because, again, the shit's not canon, but the Hawks are 2-0 in the preseason. And while, again, it is not canon, we're not going to get an award for this, I would just like to point out that we are officially one of those teams that are going to win regardless of the context. And I think that is step number 1 of being a championship level team. Where you just fucking see the name of the team and say, ah, shit. That is step number 1. But that's not even there. Our next game is later this afternoon against the goddamn Pelicans at the Gateway Center down in College Park. That's where the fucking Dream play. Hey! So I hope there is nothing but shout outs to the Atlanta Dream all fucking telecast. And shout out to Bally. Shout out to Bally. I don't know if we just bullied y'all into it, but shout out to Bally for having the fucking intro. And they say home of the Atlanta Hawks and the Atlanta Dream. You goddamn right. There are fucking 2 basketball teams in this state. Let's fucking relax. And shout out to the Skyhawks and shit, but there's fucking 2 pro basketball teams here, nigga. Like own that shit. But that's not even there. Hopefully there's a lot of shout outs during this afternoon's telecast and shit. I will get y'all the coverage for this either later tonight or tomorrow morning or how the fuck it is I figure this shit out. And shout out to Tabitha Turner too, getting down to the Hawks as well. Shout out to her. But that's not here or there. I'll see you motherfuckers later. I gotta go watch this Nets game, and then I gotta go to work. Yeah. I hate being a normal nigga. But that's not neither there. I'll see y'all later. Hope you enjoyed this coverage. And I'll be back later today or tomorrow morning to talk about how we fucked up the Pelicans, I'm sure. See y'all later.